Hello everybody, I'm Brian Wright. I'm out of big city of Waxhaw, North Carolina, just south of Charlotte. I fished the BFL series last year in Piedmont. This year I'm fishing North Carolina Division. Today, show you a few things that I carry in the boat when I go to a tournament. I have more stuff at home. My Suburban is loaded with totes of extra baits, double baits, triple baits, in case of course we're always losing bait. But for now, my basic setup is this. We'll start with rods. All my rods have sleeves on them. It makes them easier to get in and out, tangle free. I carry anywhere from 10 to 14 rods in the boat. Each one has a specific line, action, speed, reel, and setup for different technique. Most anglers know is the reason you do that is to keep having to retie constantly when you change lures and to get the proper action out of your lures. Next area I want to show you is where I keep my tackle. Again, as I stated before, I keep a lot of tackle in totes as extras. I have a lot of tackle on peg hooks at walls, but in the compartment here, I carry a basic assortment of general lure. Most everything I have is in a Plano tackle tray. It's sorted by bait, by technique. The different plastics you see are the ones that I've used the most or I've prepared for my next event. Also, I carry needle nose pliers, cutters that will cut braid in all my fishing line. And for those that know what these are, forceps, which help get deep hooks out. Or actually with the hooks are in there wrong, I can reach in without damage to the fish. Also carry a non-puncture culling system to clip on to all my fish. New rules are non-puncture. I have set this up here too, and I use a special culling tag, and these clip-ons are from Ardent. You can get them available on the Ardent website. My rule, I love fish formulas. They help mask human scents or any negative odors. They're not really an attractant, at least for me, but they do help hide any negative odor. As I go through, I have labeled every box to make it so much easier when you go to look for your baits. This box, for example, has all my Bayrat medium diving crankbaits. And as you see being labeled, I can open this compartment. If I lose a lure, need to change a lure, conditions change, or lure presentation. The little hook here is previous baits or different colors of bait that I may be practicing fishing with as I change the colors to find out what the fish pattern may be. On this side of the boat here, I call this my catch-all department and necessary department. I keep a life jacket. I keep a helmet for bad weather. I keep a rain suit. I have my pedestal seat for the front if water conditions get rough. I have an extra set, in case I lose or break one, of my non-puncture culling tags. This is also the catch-all for all the other lures I need. I have spinnerbait boxes, again labeled by size. I have a spare bag. I have plastic crawls, again organized and kept. I carry spinnerbait blades in case I need to change a size for conditions. Extra treble hooks, split ring and cut pliers and more treble hook, and assorted baits. A lot of these that I have are from many years and not in production anymore, but I have them and they catch fish. It's the edge. I keep a spare bag always with me. Finesse box for drop shots and smaller worms. I have fire extinguisher, extra shirts, clothing, or pants that may need to be carried with me that day of the tournament. Behind my driver's seat, I carry my ropes, I carry a towel, and I carry more tackle. This tackle back here is usually assorted in flipping bugs, extra baits that I don't normally carry, other manufacturers' baits such as shad wrap, a jumping shad, different baits that may come in handy for the conditions of water that I fish. These boxes here will be reorganized and switched out depending on the tournament, time of year, situations, or necessity for the specific lake. This compartment here is the simplest in the entire boat. This box here, I have a jump box in case I need it for battery, and I keep it empty. For my last co-angler left me 2 Coca-Colas. This is my co-angler's box. I keep it specifically for a co-angler when he is going with me to help store his stuff and to make him more comfortable when he's on my boat. Now the workhorse. Batteries, most important life on the boat besides the big motor. Cranking battery, I'll use lithium trolling motor batteries from K2. They only weigh 18 pounds a piece, 48 amp hours, and will last me full power for 90% of my day. Onboard charger, plug them in and forget. Another important tool that I carry on my boat for every weigh-in. This is the sack caddy. Designed for every boat from a small pedestal to the big holes. It is attached to your pump out system. You hang your bag on it. You don't have to worry about dipping your bag in the water, leaning over from your pump out to try to fill your bag. This system here, when you hang your bag, you can open it up and it will fill your bag with water straight from the live well pump out. Here's your live wells to your bag. Bag is off and to your weigh-in. Here's the driver's compartment. this is where all the navigation takes place. This is where all my gauges, my fuel, everything I need to operate this vessel. Here on the side, I have a smaller unit, an HDS 5 unit, that I basically, only thing I use that for is depth. To the other side here, I have one of the newer HDS, the Gen 2 Touch 9s. This has my structure scan, has my Navionics chip. I use this for 99% GPS capabilities. Being the large screen, I'm not distracted having one in front. I can glance over at both of these units are within eye level. I have trim, I have a hydraulic jack plate, I have my power poles. I have a smart gauge here that helps me control my big 250 Mercury, and of course, my good luck fishing friend. One thing that I've done, a lot of places I go, different states that you travel in, like in Virginia, they usually require you have a throw cushion, rope attached in some cases, out on the deck. Well, it gets around, it kicks around, it comes out, wind blowing and different things of this nature. So to help improvise this, what I have done is I have a small cargo net you find for motorcycles that I have attached underneath in this 09 Ranger, this step up here, 2 little screws to remove this. Well, I've attached this net and I keep my throw cushion at all times accessible. Simply pull the cargo net. I can pull out my throw cushion that's required by law in case somebody is in need of rescue. Just a little something I do. On the bow, most of the newer boats, these guys run 2 and 3 units. They have explained to it why. I understand it all, but I find it for me personally in the simplicity of what I do with BFLs, it's not necessary. I run an HDS 7. I have a Minn Kota 101 that has the built-in transducer attached to the unit, and this is all I need for my contour, and adjusted correctly, I can see everything that I need to see at the front of the boat. We've just gone through a basic, the basics of basics for a local tournament angler such as myself. I fish a few local stuff, try to boat captain when I can. I love the BFL series. For me, it's as close to being a pro as I'm going to get. Waited too late in life to start, but I enjoy the competition, the great people I meet, and I hope this video will help you out. Can have too much stuff, and sometimes you cannot have enough stuff. All the great technologies with the 10 depth finders on the boat and all the extra stuff. If you are comfortable, yes, do it. If you're not comfortable, the more comfortable you are, the better angler you will be. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I appreciate you watching. Check out my Facebook page and my new upcoming website at brianricefishing.com. Thank you.
Alright, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you're new to my channel, you're going to want to get subscribed because we got a ton of amazing content coming your way and you're not going to want to miss it. Let me know down in the comments how you guys like these videos, like talking to fishermen like this, just letting you know like how they fish their tournaments. Just let me know down in the comments how you guys like this. So, thanks for watching. See ya.